Hey, what's going on, guys? Vinny Harn here from CreationAstronomy.com and Creation Company. Welcome to this video update. So I just wanted to come here and give you guys who subscribe to Creation Astronomy Now on YouTube a little update. I remember that I did an update a while ago, but I have no idea what I said in that, and I'm sure that whatever I said in that did not really happen, so that's kind of weird. But anyway, today I'm here to answer a few questions. Question number 1. Where is the Creation Astronomy Now podcast? I'm glad you asked. The Creation Astronomy Now podcast is now an audio-only podcast. It's available on iTunes. Be sure to give us a 5-star review if you enjoy it. Or you can check out CreationAstronomy.com where you can download the 3 initial first episodes that we've done. When we rebooted it, the first 3 episodes were weekly. However, starting with the 3rd episode, we have changed it to a monthly podcast, meaning every month we will come on to talk about Creation Astronomy news, astronomical updates, an interview with an expert, and at the end we'll have a Creation Astronomy Q&A. So yes, unfortunately, it will no longer be available on YouTube. So if you enjoyed watching us, I don't see why you would, but if you did happen to, then, well, I'm sorry. Question number 2, what have you been doing? Well, aside from working on the reboot of the Creation Astronomy Now podcast, I've mostly been spending time making videos for my channel, Homeschooled Nerd. See, that channel has kind of started growing, and I wanted to take the time to cultivate that community, so that's what I've been doing. Some of you may remember a video I did a year ago called Can Creationists Be Scientists? That video was shared on the Creation Days blog by Clint Smith, the webmaster. But honestly, that video wasn't very good. But just because it was a bad video and everybody who watched it hated it, I kept at it and continued making my web series Vincents, and now I think they're pretty good, and I've gotten a lot of positive response from the newer episodes. So if you want, you can check out a couple episodes. There's Majora's Mask Proves Creation and Is Pokemon Evolutionary. Both of those deal with video game topics, but I delve into a lot of science. It's really nerdy, really cool. So you can check that out if you want. Also, I've been helping Jake Dobrins from Creation Company. You guys know who Jake is. He's been on the podcast a couple of times, but we're working with him, trying to rebrand Creationist Company. You guys will definitely be hearing about that here in a few weeks, so stay tuned for that. Question number 3, how can we support you? Honestly, just watching our stuff and sharing and leaving positive comments and reviews is all we need right now. See, right now we're just trying to grow. We're trying to create a community. We're trying to spread our love of astronomy. If you guys want to help us do that, that's great. But right now, money is not really that big of an object. In fact, if you went through the past year, most of the stuff's money spent was for Homeschool Nerd. For instance, I review a few Christian movies on there, so that costs something to get by those so that I can review them. But as far as Creation Astronomy Now goes, most of the time we're just writing articles and posting podcast episodes. So yeah, we don't really exactly need donations right now. Question number 4, where does the money for the t-shirts go? So if you guys have been following my stuff for the past year, which you should be, then you'll know that I've had a Spreadshirt store for a while, and now I've recently opened up a website, homeschoolednerd.net, where we also have a few t-shirts for sale. The Homeschool Nerd design and the Heroes Don't Die, They Respawn. But honestly, guys, I do not make anything from these t-shirts. I make just enough so that I can pay for the t-shirts, pay for shipping, and maybe get a little bit extra, but for the most part, I don't get anything. See, these shirt designs are just a way of promotion. They help us make a little bit of money, but not that much. But most of the time, they're just so that you guys can help promote us with really awesome designs. As far as the actual money goes, I put it in a very special can that we created, where I put money that's set aside for buying new gear and stuff for both Creation Astronomy Now and Homeschooled Nerd. But I don't spend on personal stuff like, normal life, buying a car, buying a poster, buying some stuffed animals, sunglasses maybe. I go through a lot of sunglasses. But all that stuff, I just do it myself. And honestly, guys, we're not having any monetary trouble because we don't really spend a lot of money here. Like I said, what we need right now is just for you guys to watch our stuff and share it and like it and leave us positive comments and give us reviews on iTunes and things like that. Question number 5, why haven't you answered my question? Well, it could be that you didn't answer it, in which case you can ask questions to us by emailing questions@creationastronomy.com, and we will answer those on the end of each episode of the Creation Astronomy Now podcast. In fact, you can email now, and there is a new episode of the Creation Astronomy Now podcast coming out next Tuesday, and then there will be another one in a month from then. At the beginning of every month, we'll have a new episode. So be sure to send us your questions. So real quick, before I sign out, I'd just like to say a special thanks to David Reeves from David Reeves Ministries and the Creation Club for letting us post our podcast to the Creation Club. It's really helped us out. It's really helped me promote Vincent's, posting it there. And I've gotten a lot of positive reviews on some of my articles. Be sure to check them out. I have a link in the description. Stay tuned for more about the new rebranding of Creationist Company. We're working super hard on that. That will be coming out soon. And also, me and Joe have also started another podcast, which is every week, titled The Homeschooled Nerdcast. It's just kind of a nerdy podcast where two guys sit around and talk about science, technology, and stuff. So if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, then you can check it out by clicking right here to be taken to the new website, homeschoolednerd.net, or you can just link in the description to go to homeschoolednerd.net, where you can watch our latest videos, podcasts, episodes, blog posts. You can check out the shop by going to homeschoolednerd.net/shop, and you can help support us by wearing a really awesome Homeschool Nerd t-shirt. Other than that, we're excited to be continuing with the Creation Astronomy Now podcast. I really hope you guys like it. Be sure to check it out. I think this is going to be pretty fun to do. So until next time, keep exploring God's creation, defending God's word, and sharing God's love.